What's up, people? So today, for those of you that don't know, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie trailer 2 came out. I think it was leaked and there is a dubbed one coming soon, but this one has come out and I thought it was so cool. There is some stuff that I know that the whole fandom is going crazy over, and that I myself don't like some of the stuff that's going on, but I still think it's really cool and hype and I want to see this movie, so I thought I'd give you my thoughts on the trailer and just a breakdown of the things that some people aren't really happy about.
One thing I say and always keep.
Alright, so the biggest thing about this trailer is that the whole origin story seems like it's coming from Dragon Ball Minus. Well, there's actually no seems like, it definitely is coming from Dragon Ball Minus. And I did talk about it when the first trailer dropped, but Dragon Ball Minus was sort of a special manga that came out after Jacko the Galactic Patrolman. And it was a different origin story for Goku, and it also sort of makes the whole lore we know about Bardock null and void. So that really cool badass Bardock that we used to know is now replaced with this guy. Which, I mean, he still is the same sky, and it does seem like he's still a badass, but it's very different to the Bardock that we're used to. Now, in Dragon Ball Minus, all of the Saiyans get called back to Planet Vegeta to meet with Frieza. Bardock doesn't trust Frieza and thinks there's something going on, there's something wrong, and he opts to take Goku and put him into a Saiyan pod and send him off out to outer space. Now, this makes a huge difference to the story. In Dragon Ball Z, we find out that Goku was sent as a baby to Earth to destroy Earth, but now we find out in Dragon Ball Minus that Bardock and his wife Gine both went and took Goku, put him in the Saiyan pod, and just sent him off so he would be away from Planet Vegeta. Which is a very similar story to a Kryptonian boy flying to Earth because his planet was about to be destroyed. You see where a lot of the hate is coming from. But that's kind of the biggest thing that's upsetting a lot of people in the Dragon Ball fandom right now. The fact that we're bringing that Dragon Ball Minus origin story about the Saiyans into this movie means that it is probably most likely canon now. Again, I don't know why I said probably, most likely it is canon now. Me personally, I do find it a little bit frustrating. I mean, Bardock was such a cool and iconic character. Granted, Akira Toriyama wasn't the one that wrote that Bardock special, so that wasn't canon anyway, but I mean, we all kind of were led to believe that Bardock was this cool sort of character. I mean, you do see flashbacks in Dragon Ball Z where Bardock was destroyed when he stood up to Frieza. But in saying all that, I still am super excited to see this movie, and as much as people hate Dragon Ball Minus, I don't really hate it. I just think that it's a little bit annoying and it does mess with the story a bit, but all in all, I don't really mind. Now, that's probably just such a fanboy thing to say, but I don't mind. The story does seem like it's going to be cool anyway. I would have liked to see the badass Bardock or whatever, but I'm fine with whatever they're giving us. I guess fine is not the right word. I accept that there is nothing I can do, but I still really want to see this movie. So in this trailer, we do see a lot of Frieza's henchmen that we haven't seen in a long time. Doria, Zarbon. We're also seeing the Ginyu Force out in full force. So it looks like Frieza and his father, King Cold. Yes, King Cold is going to be in the movie. For how long, I'm not sure, but he is in the movie. So it looks like they're invading Planet Vegeta. I guess they're sort of strong-arming them, saying, yo, this is our army. Join it, work for us, otherwise bad things are going to happen to you. Also, can we take a minute to appreciate Frieza not in any armor, just standing there pink? Why is Frieza pink? I guess the why I don't really care about, but I like him like this. Also in the trailer, we get to see the baby Saiyans, we get to see Goku, get to see Broly, and we get to see Vegeta as a baby. Now, one thing I'm not too sure about on this, but I'm sure they'll clear it up through the movie. Trailers are very deceiving, but it does look like Vegeta is a baby at the same time that Goku and Broly are a baby. Now, that is obviously not the case. Vegeta is older than Goku. It has been documented throughout the whole series that Vegeta is older than Goku, so I don't think that he's the same age as Goku. Like I said, trailers are very tricky. They've probably just cut it up to make it sort of seem that way. We do see a shot of Vegeta as a little boy, so we could just be seeing them all as babies at different times. And very different to the movie we got with Broly in the beginning, the legendary Super Saiyan. Instead of him being sentenced to death or stabbed and killed, he has been sent away. His father Paragus comes in and he's really not happy about it and flies away, saying that he's going to train Broly to be a strong warrior and that he's going to get revenge on them. So why was Broly sent away to a different planet? If it's anything like what we know about Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z, Broly's just been sent to overtake a planet And I guess that's a job for low-level Saiyans, and maybe he didn't think that his son was supposed to be on that mission, or maybe he thought that his son might die on a mission and he wasn't happy about it. I don't know, and we'll definitely know more as the weeks and months go on, or we'll just find it all out when we get to watch the movie. We've also got these shots of Goku, Bardock, and Geno, which honestly came straight from the manga. And for those of you wondering, wasn't Goku sent to Earth as a baby? I mean, at the beginning he was, in Dragon Ball Minus. It does say that he was in the birthing pod or incubator, or whatever you want to call it, for around 3 years. So if he was there since birth, he is about 3 years old when they're sending him off to Earth. He's also in Saiyan armor, which you never see him in Dragon Ball Z. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as he's a baby, you don't see him in that gear at all. So I mean, it's a bit contradictory to the story, but in Dragon Ball, what isn't, honestly? So that's pretty much it, guys. This story is now sort of loosely based on Dragon Ball Minus. How much they change or how much they use, I'm not too sure on it. We're definitely going to know when we watch this movie. Like I said, it is frustrating. Some stuff contradictory to the series as a whole. But I mean, I'm still excited. I hope everyone's still excited to see this too. I know Dragon Ball Minus sort of ruffles feathers with other people. I know for so long we've seen the Saiyans in the origin story one way, and now we're getting it in this different way. But I am going to keep an open mind because I do want to see what happens, and I really am looking forward to seeing them in the past, how the Saiyans were, how they got to the point that they got to, and how the Saiyans that are still alive are still alive, i.e. Paragus and Broly. Because honestly, you think after all this time we would have bumped into them somewhere. Also, the shots at the end of this trailer, that fight right there is going to be amazing. This is honestly the animation style I prefer. I do like the animation style that they're using in the beginning of the trailer, but I do prefer this style, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to all play out, how the fight's going to be. Also, I don't think this is all about Goku this time. I'm thinking it might be a lot about Vegeta as well. As Paragus said, he wanted to take revenge for what they did to Broly, sending him off to another world. King Vegeta is dead, but Prince Vegeta is alive, and I'm sure he wants to take that revenge out on anyone from the royal family, so it's gonna have to be Vegeta. But anyway, guys, what do you think about the trailer? What did you think about the whole Dragon Ball Minus thing? Are you open to it, or do you just think, nah, this is wrong, I don't want to see it? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As far as tickets go, or when we're gonna get this movie, in America, I think it's January the 14th or something, but I do know for a fact that in Australia, if you go onto the events website, you'll see the movie and it says that it is due to release on January the 24th. Tickets are not available yet. If they were, I'd have mine already, but stay posted. Make sure you keep checking that, because I'm sure that once it goes up, tickets are for sale, they are going to be gone. That being said, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. I also did a video for My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, the movie. It'll be around here somewhere if you want to see my thoughts on it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Sensei Satsumi. Catch you guys next time.